everyone, and welcome back. It's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today we're going to be opening up the Eureka Crystal Beads collection called Harmony. It's their latest in their lineup of beautiful collections, which come out on the first Thursday of the month with some breaks in between here and there. You can find out more specifics about their collections on their website, though. I'll have that listed and linked right down below the video, as well as the link directly to this brand new Harmony collection. As a reminder, this is not part of a subscription, but instead, you can think of it as a thoughtfully curated palette of beads and materials that would be really gorgeous, combined and used together to create all sorts of different projects, whether you're into bead weaving or embroidery, and the list goes on. But let's go ahead and open this up. I'm so excited to see what's inside, take a look at the color palette and all the beads located within. All right, so it's wrapped up nicely too. These make such great gifts. And you can also find some of the past collections that Eureka chooses to continue to stock on their collections page of their website, which you can find down below as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, that's such a soft, beautiful, neutral palette, kind of monochromatic with some lights and darks in some warmer and cooler shades of taupe, gold, cream, white, and gray. And there's a look at our inspiration photo, very zen looking. And one of those palettes that you could really mix and match with so many other different things if you like bolder and wilder colors. Or of course you can keep it nice and neutral and serene, just like our picture here. All right, so here's our insert and our inspiration paragraph to go along with the photo. I think it's such a great theme, especially for this time of year. Good reminder to slow down, not to rush too much, enjoy simplicity, subtle elegance, and of course, trying to find that elusive balance. Let's open up our insert. And inside we see our list of all of the contents. You have the SKU numbers over here to the right. You can plug those into Eureka's search bar and find out more information about each of the products that you receive, including the color names, which I won't reveal specifics on here just because in the future, if Eureka decides to relaunch the collection or something like that, and some similar swaps need to be made, you can just go directly to their website to find out all of those specifics. But of course, we have everything laid out and organized. We have our seed bead section, followed by check glass beads, our crystals, and then a listing of the findings that they've included, because they do include some coordinating findings along with these collections as well. And you can find all sorts of projects and inspiring ways to use these beads on Eureka's YouTube channel, their website, of course, my channel. Check out Bronze Pony here on YouTube if you're looking for project inspiration, or just feel free to come up with your own fun creations. All right, so this is, of course, how everything is packaged as it comes. We've got our gorgeous materials here, and I'm going to open this up. We'll go through the list of everything one at a time, take a look at everything up close, and that way you can get a really good idea of what's included in this collection. All right, so here is the seed bead lineup, and I just have everything laid out here like this to get us started this time because I love how they are doing this, and maybe this is the direction they're going in for future collections. I don't know. But usually we receive several different tubes of larger quantities of seed beads in different sizes, just like this. But this is a way where we've actually gotten a lot more variety in terms of the seed beads in this collection, since we have some smaller quantities in these bags. And we've got two selections of each kind here, like the 15-0s. We have two different choices here to work with, which I think is really important to have good variety in seed beads. That's something that is such a staple in many different forms of beadwork. And in some cases, a little bit goes a long way. Here you can see we have our Miyuki round seed beads in a cream. Looks like it has a bit of a luster or an iridescence to it down there. The one on top here, this gorgeous medium brushed gold tone, so excellent neutrals once again. Followed by, we have two different selections here of our slightly larger 11O seed beads. We have some cooler tones. This is a more grayish taupe, opaque color, and we also have this one with some more transparency. It's got some of the luster and sheen on the outside, and also a metallic lining inside, giving us that gleam and sparkle from within. They've also included two bags of the size 8O, slightly larger than the others, round seed beads. You can see how everything is so uniform. These Miyuki seed beads being Japanese, very high quality. And here we have our cream with a luster, and underneath this opaque, galvanized, more silver leaning metallic. Included in this section are also two bags of Miyuki Delica seed beads, our cylindrical shape, which will come in handy for making some beaded bezels, maybe doing some peyote or brick stitch. This one being in a shade of a more medium gray, and then of course got a brighter medium gold, not super reflective, but still has a little bit of a shine. And the last item in our seed bead section, I love a good mix included. This is a 20-gram bag of Toho, also a good Japanese brand of assorted seed beads, in a mix of cream and brown, or bronze really. And here they are up close and out of the bag. You can see the different sizes. We've even got some bugle beads in there, the 3mm size. And it's so handy to get a mix like this because you can pick and choose different beads out of those selections. If you just needed, say, a few bugle beads for a project or something, you don't have an entire tube included, but it just does add that extra variety if you're trying to make projects directly from one of their collections. All right, next up is our check glass section. We've got a strand of the 6mm round druck beads. There's 50 pieces on that one, a classic round shape that you can use in place of anything where you're looking for a pearl or a uniform round shape. And then we have a strand of the classic 4mm fire polish faceted rounds in another beautiful neutral shade, this one being a little bit more golden, this one having some more silver undertones. And our third item for that section is a tube of the 2-hole gem duo beads. They're an 8x5mm check glass pressed bead with a diamond-like shape and a hole located at either end. I'll take some of these out for us so we can check them out up close. I love the gem duos. There's so many different projects out there that include this shape. You can always check out my website too. I have listed on the right-hand side towards the bottom all different bead shapes. If you click on the link for the gem duos, you'll find some projects that I've created, including this particular shape and lots of other shapes in that list too. They do have two different sides to them. The bottom is much more flat, and then they've got a bit of a very lightly faceted top, giving those a little bit of dimension. And this color is a gorgeous matte metallic flax. And of course, what would one of their collections be without some crystals? Next up, we have the Krakowski Crystal Accent Mix. There's a package of 12 here included inside of this bag in different shapes and neutral tones. But let's check these out up close. Oh my goodness, just look at the sparkle and shine. I love seeing these up close under the light. We've got the two largest sizes there. Looks like maybe a 14mm round crystal rivoli shape coming to a point there in the center. These have the enamel back in great quality. And then we've got the 12mm more square cushion cut variety of crystals. This color kind of reminding me of a smoky quartz or again a khaki color. Great neutral that you can play up or down. We also have some 10mm size round Rivoli stones and a set of 6 of the 8mm crystal chatons, those smaller ones. with the flatter back in the enameling as well. And I love the fact that these larger ones, we have pairs of those. So of course you could make a focal piece using one, but you do have the pairs if you'd like to incorporate these in some super sparkly earrings. Our next section contains the elite crystals, and that is Eureka's line of premium crystal pearls. And I love the fact that we have another assortment to pick and choose different items from in smaller quantities, but larger variety. And I'm just going to take all these out so we can check them out up close outside of their bags. And once again, we have some pairs to choose from. We've got some organic shapes as well, some that are just a little bit more irregular. There's a couple there in the white with that impeccable sheen on the outside. These couple of pearls that are a little bit more flat and round in the light silver, this slightly larger one in the cream, and then a small selection of different round pearls in various shapes and sizes also. There's one item in the Chinese crystal section. This is a strand of the 3 by 2 millimeter crystal rondelles with their faceting around the outside, giving those that little extra dimension and surface area for the sparkle. This one's a combination of a creamy opaque white with a light gold and a hint of an extra luster coating to give it an extra shine, and it's a beautiful strand of variegated beads, which when combined with some other solids adds a little extra dimension and design interest. And then last up is our findings section. There's actually a number of different items in here this time, and a lot of things from their Gleam Craft brand. And I really like how they included a little bit of the gold tone findings plus a number of silver tone findings. These hammered items are also a beautiful, classic, elegant choice. There is a pair of the hammered round post earring findings in a 10 millimeter size with the hole there located at the bottom where you can attach a beaded element or whatever your heart desires. There's also a coordinating toggle clasp. There's the bar, it's the same on both sides, as well as the loop in the hammered reflective gold. And then here are those same styles in the silver color though. I love how these look artisan with that hammered design, looks more handmade and special. And then last but not least, we have another handful of findings. Got two of the hammered drop charms in the 5 by 15 millimeter size to go along with our other hammered designs. There's also a round connector there with a bit of an irregular shape. It's a 19 millimeter diameter, and you can see how there is a hole located on either side of that for connection purposes. And then we have a couple of really handy items here. A pack of 50 of the silver tone jump rings. They are a 5 millimeter size and a 21 gauge. And this is really cool. They've actually added two of the symbol brand bead endings for the Gem Duo beads. And so you can see how a Gem Duo could fit directly into one of those end findings. And you could just bead that directly onto it and create a seamless ending for a Gem Duo design. I almost left out this last bag. This one contains 20 head pins. They are in a 21 gauge size, a little over 1.5 inches in length, and they have that 2 millimeter ball detail at the end. So just another staple item you can use in all different sorts of ways that rounds out the collection here and provides so many different materials that could be combined together to make some gorgeous projects. So that wraps it up for Eureka Crystal Beads Harmony Collection. I am so excited about it. I can't wait to dig in here to this gorgeous bead mat full of so many different varieties of seed beads, crystals, findings, and other check glass beads that can be combined. It really makes my mind start going with that feeling of inspiration where I want to jump in and just play around and see what I can come up with. Hopefully I'll come up with something for you guys and be able to come back and share a tutorial. We'll see how it goes this month. But like I said, keep an eye on Eureka Crystal Beads YouTube channel. Be sure to sign up for their email subscription. You can find out all sorts of information there about inspiring projects to go along with their collections, including this one. These packages do have a tendency to sell out sometimes, so if you definitely want to get your hands on one of these or pick one up as a gift, be sure you do that as soon as possible, just in case. You can use that link right down below my video and also check out their other collections and maybe pick up a couple at the same time. Well, I love the elegant simplicity of everything. It's so stunning. I can see lots of possibilities. I hope you guys can too. I hope you all enjoyed checking out all these items up close with me together. And if you'd like to, you can leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this collection or anything else you'd like to say. Also, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to share it with your other beading friends. That's all I have for now, though. Until next time, I want to send you guys peace and love and all that good creative energy. I hope to see you all again real soon. And until next time, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And as always, happy beading.